If she does this in front of you, she's desiring you. Stoicism, modern stoic. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Logos, Aristotle. Did you know that over 90% of human communication is non-verbal? That means the way a woman expresses her interest in you often isn't spoken aloud. It's shown through subtle gestures, eye contact, and body language. Yet most men completely miss these signals. It's not because they aren't paying attention. Rather, it's because they don't know what to look for. In today's fast-paced world, we tend to focus too much on words and forget that true connection is often communicated through silence and unspoken cues. Women instinctively send out signs when they are drawn to someone, but these signs can be so nuanced that if you aren't tuned into them, you'll never realize what's happening right in front of you. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the key behaviors and signals women display when they desire you. You'll learn how to recognize these moments, and more importantly, how to respond in a way that projects calm confidence and genuine interest, without coming across as desperate or unsure. This isn't just about picking up signals, it's about embodying the modern Stoic mindset, a balance of self-control, awareness, and presence. You'll discover how to stay grounded and steady, making you naturally magnetic. The bonus tip I'll share at the end is something most men never figure out, an insight that elevates you from being just another guy wondering what went wrong to the man women are drawn to effortlessly. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Here, we blend timeless wisdom with today's realities to help you become the best version of yourself in both love and life. 1. She lightly bites or touches her lips while looking at you. If she lightly bites or touches her lips while looking at you, it's not accidental. It's a powerful sign that she desires you. This subtle gesture, often overlooked, speaks volumes about attraction without words. Lip biting or gentle touching signals a blend of nervousness and invitation. It's her body language saying she's drawn to you, that she's engaging with you on a deeper, more primal level. Don't dismiss it as mere habit or absent-mindedness. Instead, recognize it as an unmistakable spark of interest, a quiet yet unmistakable form of communication that cuts through the noise. As the ancient Stoics taught, perception is key. You must see beyond the surface, read between the lines, and understand the truth beneath appearances. Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." When a woman does this in your presence, it's your duty to perceive it clearly, to acknowledge the desire she's revealing. This gesture reveals vulnerability. The soft bite or touch of the lips exposes a part of her she doesn't readily share. It's a moment of raw honesty in a guarded world. You must respond with the same authenticity. Don't ignore or question her intentions. Instead, meet her desire with calm confidence. That's the essence of modern Stoicism, being present, steady, and unshaken in the face of emotional signals, while fully aware of the undercurrents shaping the moment. You don't need to overthink or overreact. Recognize the cue, acknowledge it silently, and let your behavior reflect strength, not desperation. In real life, this kind of communication is often subtle, and many men miss it because they are distracted or unsure. But the truth is, desire doesn't always shout. It often whispers. And those whispers come through actions like lip biting. When you notice it, don't freeze or retreat. Step forward, engage genuinely, and let her see that you understand the language she's speaking without words. It's a dance of mutual recognition. You read her signals, she sees your response. This interaction builds connection, trust, and attraction naturally. As Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Pay attention to these small signs. They are the building blocks of deeper relationships. The power of this gesture lies in its honesty and intimacy. When a woman lightly bites or touches her lips, she's revealing a moment of self-awareness and allure, inviting you into her world. Your role is to be the steady, grounded presence that meets that invitation. You must be the man who recognizes these signs and acts with purpose. Don't let insecurity cloud your judgment. Instead, embrace the opportunity to deepen the connection, to turn subtle desire into meaningful interaction. Remember, he who is brave is free. As Seneca said, bravery here means acknowledging desire openly and without hesitation. Now, consider this in your own life. How often do you notice these silent signals? Are you attuned to the subtle ways desire is communicated? It's time to sharpen your awareness and act with deliberate calmness. Recognize the signals, respond with confidence, and build the kind of presence that naturally draws others to you. Desire is a language, and you must learn to speak it fluently. Share your experiences in the comments. Have you ever caught someone's glance paired with that slight lip bite or touch? How did you respond? Your insights help us all grow stronger, wiser, and more connected. Step into this understanding with clarity and strength. It's not just about noticing desire, but about embracing it with the integrity and confidence that defines a modern Stoic man. If you understand the power behind that subtle lip bite or touch, drop this in the comments now. I see the desire and I own my strength that I own. 2. She makes prolonged eye contact. She makes prolonged eye contact. This isn't some random flicker or a fleeting glance. It's a deliberate and powerful signal, a language spoken without words, but understood deep within our primal instincts. Eye contact is one of the most fundamental yet underestimated ways people communicate interest, especially attraction. A quick glance can be meaningless, easily brushed aside or unnoticed, but when a woman holds your gaze longer than what's considered normal, she's making a clear statement. She wants to connect with you on a deeper level. It's as if she's silently pulling you into her world, daring you to respond, to meet her there. Think about the last time you locked eyes with someone, and the moment wasn't brief or casual. That lingering look that lasts a second or two longer than expected often leaves you wondering if it was intentional. It almost challenges you to decide whether to break away or stay locked in that moment. When she doesn't look away immediately, or when she looks away and then deliberately returns her gaze to you, that's no accident. That's a classic, unmistakable sign of attraction and desire. There's real science behind this behavior. Dr. Arthur Aaron, a psychologist well known for his groundbreaking research on human connection and attraction, conducted an experiment where two strangers were instructed to hold eye contact for just 4 minutes. The results were striking. Many participants reported feeling an intense emotional bond. Some even confessed to experiencing sensations akin to falling in love. Why? Because prolonged eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone that plays a critical role in trust, closeness, and romantic attraction. This biochemical response explains why those long looks can feel electric, charged with unspoken meaning. When a woman holds your eyes with intention, she isn't just seeing you, she's inviting you into a deeper, almost sacred moment of connection, transcending words and superficial interactions. In the chaos of modern life, where genuine connection is increasingly rare and distractions are everywhere, this silent invitation becomes even more significant. It demands your full attention and presence. Don't be the man who looks away too soon, missing the signal and the opportunity it presents. Be stoic, calm, confident, and grounded in yourself when you meet her gaze. Stoicism teaches us to be fully present, to not flinch or run from discomfort, but to face the moment with clarity and strength. In this case, the discomfort might be the vulnerability of being truly seen, and the challenge of responding with equal intensity. Yet, that is exactly what desire calls for. You must hold your ground, meet her eyes without hesitation, and allow that connection to build. This is how modern attraction reveals itself, not through words or overt actions, but through subtle, powerful gestures that test your awareness and self-control. The woman who maintains prolonged eye contact is not simply looking at you. She's silently telling you she desires you, she's curious about you, and she's offering you a chance to meet her on that intimate level. Your task is clear. Don't break the connection too soon. Don't shy away. This is a moment to own, In our world of endless distractions, your ability to maintain presence and confidence when faced with her gaze sets you apart. It's how desire begins. It's how connection deepens. So the next time you find yourself caught in that prolonged eye contact, remember, this is not just a glance, it's a challenge and an invitation. Answer it with steady eyes, calm confidence, and a readiness to explore what lies beneath that silent conversation. That is the modern Stoic way, unshaken, aware, and fully alive in the moment of genuine human desire. 3. Hyper-awareness of your presence when a woman is attracted to you. When a woman is truly drawn to you, her awareness of your presence sharpens in ways that go far beyond a simple glance. It's not just that she looks at you once, it's how often, how subtly, and how unconsciously she does it that reveals the deeper desire brewing beneath the surface. Imagine walking into a coffee shop. A woman glances up, that's normal. But then, a few minutes later, she glances again, maybe adjusts her posture, tucks her hair behind her ear, or straightens her back without even realizing it, as if her mind is preparing her to be noticed by you. This isn't random behavior. It's her brain's way of registering your presence, a sign that you have captured her attention and interest. Psychologists call this phenomenon selective attention, a mental process where the mind zeroes in on what matters most. You've likely experienced this yourself. When you buy a new car, suddenly you start noticing the same model everywhere. That's your brain highlighting what's important to you. Similarly, when a woman is attracted, her mind locks onto you, noticing your movements, your presence, and even subtle details that most would overlook. A study published in the Psychological Science Journal confirms this. Attraction enhances our ability to notice and track a person's movements, even amid a crowded room filled with distractions. So if she seems constantly aware of where you are, it's no accident. You're not just a part of the background to her, you're front and centre on her radar, and that means desire is at work. Don't underestimate these small but powerful signals. Men between 35 and 70 listen carefully. When she's subconsciously preparing herself, adjusting her posture, or catching your eye more than once, she's telling you something profound without words. This is the raw, unspoken language of attraction, quiet yet fiercely clear. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. Her repeated attention to you colours her thoughts with desire. You must recognise these signs, not dismiss them as coincidence or politeness. Understand that this hyper-awareness is her mind's way of focusing on you, signalling a genuine interest that goes beyond casual curiosity. In real life, many men miss these clues because they expect grand gestures or overt advances. Don't fall into that trap. Desire often reveals itself in the small moments, the fleeting glance, the subconscious adjustment. You must train yourself to see what's beneath the surface. Stoicism teaches us to observe reality clearly without being clouded by wishful thinking or doubt. That means acknowledging when someone's attention is real and responding with confidence and integrity. If you notice her subtly signalling, don't overthink it or hesitate. Step into your power. Be present, be steady, and allow the interaction to unfold naturally. Women are drawn to men who recognize and honor their subtle cues because it shows emotional intelligence and strength. Remember the words of Epictetus, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In the game of attraction, observing and understanding these nonverbal messages is your greatest tool. Don't rush to speak or act without first tuning into her signals. This hyper-awareness she shows is your invitation. Respect it and respond accordingly. You must also realize that this heightened perception isn't just about physical presence, it's about emotional presence too. When she notices you constantly, it means you occupy space in her thoughts and emotions. Your energy affects her. That's why maintaining calm, composed confidence is essential. Do not become desperate or overly eager. Instead, embrace the Stoic principle of control over your emotions and actions. Let your presence be steady and deliberate. This balance of awareness and restraint creates an irresistible magnetic force. This insight isn't theoretical. It applies directly to your everyday encounters. Whether at a coffee shop, A social event or a casual walk, pay attention to how she behaves around you. Does she often catch your eye? Does she shift her body slightly when you enter the room? Does she seem attuned to your movements? These are not coincidences. They are signals of desire, coded in human behavior that science confirms and Stoicism teaches us to recognize with clarity and wisdom. Don't ignore these signs or misinterpret them. Be decisive. Engage with awareness, knowing that you hold the power to deepen the connection. If she is tuning into you, it means the door is open. Walk through it with respect, strength, and genuine interest. And if you're unsure, remember the truth in Seneca's words: luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Prepare yourself to see and seize these moments of attraction. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed these subtle signs of desire from someone before? How did you respond, and what did you learn? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Your story could help others recognize and act on the powerful language of attraction in their own lives. Remember, as the Stoics teach us, true strength lies in recognizing reality as it is and responding with integrity. If you're ready to master this language of desire, drop a comment right now. I am the man who sees and moves with power. Oops. 4. She plays with her hair. She plays with her hair. Don't mistake the simple gesture for something casual or meaningless. It's crucial to understand that women touch their hair for a variety of reasons: nervousness, boredom, habit, or simply out of comfort. But when this behavior surfaces specifically in your presence, especially during moments of conversation or eye contact, it often carries a deeper, subconscious message of attraction. This is not a conscious act, but rather an instinctive form of grooming that has roots stretching back through human evolution. When a woman is drawn to someone, her body language shifts subtly but unmistakably. Twirling a strand between her fingers, brushing her hair back repeatedly, or adjusting it while maintaining eye contact is classic preening behavior. It's a silent signal, a natural urge to look her best for the person she desires without overtly announcing it. This instinctive grooming serves as a way to draw attention, to make herself more appealing without having to say a word. Science backs this up. Research in evolutionary psychology reveals that attraction triggers a biological response that heightens self-awareness in women. When they feel the pull of desire, they instinctively seek to present themselves in the most attractive light possible. Think about the times you've noticed a woman suddenly fix a smudge on her lipstick or smooth out her dress as you speak with her. These actions aren't random. They are rooted in an ancient survival mechanism aimed at enhancing perceived desirability. This is why the context matters. If she plays with her hair when you're around, especially when she meets your gaze and seems to hold your attention, it's a powerful indication that you're the focus of her interest. It's as if her body is quietly saying, "I want you to notice me." In today's fast-paced digital world, where much of our communication is reduced to texts, emojis, and social media likes, these subtle, nonverbal cues are more important than ever. They provide an honest window into a person's feelings and intentions, unfiltered by the distractions and distortions of modern life. This is where Stoicism and modern masculinity intersect. You must learn to observe, interpret, and respond to these signs with calm confidence. Don't rush to conclusions or let impatience cloud your judgment. Instead, recognize these moments as opportunities to connect deeply without force or expectation. Your power lies in your ability to remain present, to meet her signals with grounded awareness, and to engage authentically. Understand this clearly. Attraction is not about manipulation or playing games. It's about recognizing the natural language of desire and responding with respect and strength. When she plays with her hair in your presence, it's a quiet, vulnerable admission of her interest, a gesture that carries weight beyond words. Don't overlook it. Embrace it with the clarity and decisiveness of a modern Stoic. Hold your ground, be observant, and allow these moments to build connections naturally. This is how you become the man who truly understands attraction, not through guesswork, but through deliberate awareness and action. That is your path to meaningful relationships, grounded in reality and human truth, where desire is acknowledged, respected, and reciprocated. 5. She shows her neck. When she exposes her neck around you, this is no accident. The neck is one of the most vulnerable and sensitive parts of the body, delicate, unguarded, and symbolic of trust. A woman revealing her neck, whether she's aware of it or not, is signaling something profound. She desires you. This is a primal message carved deep into our biology through evolution. It's instinctual. Think about it. Have you ever noticed her tilting her head just slightly when she talks to you? Maybe she brushes her fingers along her collarbone, plays with her necklace, or lightly touches the side of her neck. These aren't meaningless, absent-minded movements. They are subtle, powerful signals of openness and vulnerability, a silent invitation that she feels safe, connected, and interested. This is how she shows you that she trusts you enough to lower her guard. Psychologists call this a form of preening behavior, a way of attracting attention without saying a word. It's a deeply ingrained behavior tied to femininity and approachability. When someone tilts their head, they become more inviting, more engaged, more open. That slight tilt isn't just cute or flirtatious. It's a primal biological way to say, I am present. I am here. I want you to notice me. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, taught us that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In this moment, the vulnerability she shows by exposing her neck is not a weakness. It's an opportunity, a gateway, a direct line to understanding her desire. If she's doing this while looking at you, during important moments in your conversation, understand this is a signal that she is comfortable, interested, and wants to connect on a deeper level. You must recognize it and respond, not with hesitation, not with doubt, but with certainty and strength. The modern Stoic man does not get lost in guessing games. He sees, understands, and acts decisively. This is your call to mastery over connection and desire. You have the power to read these signals, to interpret her vulnerability as strength, and to own your role in this dynamic. Don't let this moment pass by unnoticed. This is not just a small gesture, it's a clear signpost pointing you towards something real. To miss it is to ignore an opportunity that may never come again. Remember, the obstacle is the way. Her exposed neck is your doorway to influence and intimacy. Grasp it firmly. Own it. Be the man who commands presence, who embodies confidence, who knows that power is not just in what you say, but in what you understand and how you act. In the chaos of modern life, where distractions pull us away from genuine connection, this awareness sets you apart. It makes you rare. It makes you desirable. You don't stumble through signals, you recognize them instantly and move forward with strength. If this insight resonates with you, if you're ready to own your power and master the language of desire, then do not wait. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and write a comment below saying, I see the signs and I own my power. Join a community of men who don't just watch, they act. Who don't just understand, they dominate. Because this is more than content. This is your blueprint for living with clarity, control, and undeniable confidence. Don't miss out on your chance to transform how you connect, how you lead, how you live. Act now. Your time is here. 6. She shows her palms. She shows her palms, a simple, almost unconscious gesture that reveals far more than words ever could. Many men overlook how much the hands betray true feelings, but open palm gestures are among the clearest signs of openness, trust, and receptivity. Picture this. You're in conversation with a woman, and her hands move naturally, her palms facing upward, resting openly on the table rather than hidden or clenched. This is not just casual body language. It's a powerful signal that she feels safe and comfortable in your presence. When her hands are visible and expressive, she's not just engaged in the moment, she's inviting connection and signaling genuine interest. In stark contrast, closed fists, crossed arms, or hands tucked away are the defensive barricades people raise when they feel uncertain or guarded. This isn't just speculation. Body language experts have long observed that trust leads us to reveal more of ourselves, literally opening our palms as an unspoken invitation. The open hand symbolizes honesty, warmth, and a willingness to engage deeply. Consider the impact of this in modern life, where masks, screens, and distractions often dull our ability to truly read one another. Recognizing these subtle signs helps you cut through the noise, understand the real energy in the room, and respond with confidence. This is exactly why master communicators and great public speakers lean into open hand gestures. They want to build trust, demonstrate sincerity, and create a space where connection can flourish. So when you notice a woman consistently showing her palms while talking to you, take it as more than politeness. It's her subconscious way of saying she's comfortable, relaxed, and yes, desiring your presence. Don't dismiss this. Embrace it as a cue to deepen the interaction, to be present with your own openness, and to meet her invitation with equal authenticity. In a world cluttered with superficial exchanges, this simple gesture cuts straight to the heart of human connection and desire. You must learn to see it, respect it, and act on it with the quiet strength of a modern Stoic, calm, aware, and fully in control of the moment. 7. She playfully touches you. If she playfully touches you, pay close attention. This is no random gesture. Touch is one of the most powerful, primal indicators of attraction, and when a woman initiates it, even subtly, it's rarely accidental. These small, seemingly casual contacts, whether she taps your arm when you crack a joke, playfully nudges you in a teasing moment, or lightly places her hand on your forearm as she speaks, are all deliberate acts of testing comfort and creating a physical connection. Consider this. People don't casually touch those they feel indifferent toward. If she's making an effort to establish any kind of physical contact, she's subconsciously bridging the emotional and physical distance between you. It's a quiet but potent way of expressing desire without words. The science behind this is clear. Physical touch triggers the release of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which strengthens emotional connections and deepens attraction. That simple brush of shoulders as you walk side by side, or a quick playful shove, can ignite a surge of connection that no spoken sentence could match. But here's where you must be sharp. Context is everything. If she's consistently finding reasons to touch you in a playful, flirty manner, she's testing the waters to see how you respond. This isn't just about physicality. It's about gauging your openness, your confidence, your ability to meet her halfway without hesitation or discomfort. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, who said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In this moment, that means controlling your emotions, responding with calm assurance, and recognizing the invitation without rushing or faltering. This is modern Stoicism in action. Observing, understanding, and choosing your response deliberately. Real life offers countless moments where subtle touches speak louder than words. If you miss these signs or react with uncertainty, you lose the opportunity to deepen the bond. Instead, embrace these gestures with confidence and respect. Let your calm, steady presence be the anchor that makes her feel safe and desired. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Acknowledge the significance of these touches and respond in kind, matching her energy without losing your composure. You must be both aware and assertive. The balance is key. In relationships, as in life, small actions often carry the most weight. This simple truth is a powerful tool. When a woman touches you playfully, she's expressing her desire and curiosity about you. Your ability to recognize and respond thoughtfully sets the stage for deeper connection and intimacy. So don't let these moments slip away unnoticed. Be present, be confident, and let your response show that you understand the unspoken language of touch. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced these subtle signs before? How did you handle them? Share your story in the comments below, and let's explore together how practicing Stoic awareness can empower you to navigate attraction with clarity, strength, and respect. 8. She smiles genuinely, and often when around you. She smiles genuinely and often when around you. This is no coincidence. It's a signal carved in the language of desire, a raw, unmistakable declaration she's drawn to you. The smile is not just a curve on her lips, it's a window into her soul, a beacon that she craves your presence. Do not dismiss it. Do not take it lightly. This is her way of saying she values your energy, your strength, your essence. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." When she smiles, her soul is dyed with the desire she feels for you. This is not just biology, it is a deliberate communication, a subtle yet powerful dance of attraction. In the modern world, where distractions are endless and attention spans fleeting, a genuine smile from a woman is a rare gift, a proof that you have captured her mind, her heart, her interest. It is the ultimate form of connection. When she smiles freely and often, she breaks through the barriers of guardedness, revealing a vulnerability reserved for those who hold her respect and longing. This is not something that happens by accident. It is a signal of approval, a mark of your impact on her world. You must see this for what it is, a call to action. To the man who embodies Stoicism, who masters himself before seeking to master others, this is a sign to rise even higher. The ancient Stoics taught that control over one's emotions leads to true power. Yet, here is a woman surrendering her defences through a simple, genuine smile. It is your responsibility to recognise the strength in her gesture and to meet it with your own unwavering presence. You must not shrink from this moment. You must step into it fully. Do not let modern life dull your perception. In a world filled with noise and superficial exchanges, her smile is a profound statement. It is a reminder that real desire manifests not through grand gestures, but through subtle, consistent affirmations. Be the man who understands the weight behind that smile. Be the man who does not waste it. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. This smile is your opportunity. Prepare yourself to respond with integrity, confidence, and clarity. Your mission is to own this connection, to command her attention without words, through the steady force of your character. Do not overthink it. Do not hesitate. That smile is a clear sign that she desires you. Now is the time to act decisively. Be the rock she leans on, the calm in the chaos, the man who understands that desire is an energy to be harnessed, not ignored. Remember, this is not about manipulation, but mastery. Mastery of self, mastery of presence, mastery of the moment. The smile she gives you is a bridge between her world and yours, a bridge you must cross with certainty. Your power lies in your ability to recognize the signals, to hold steady, and to rise to the occasion. This is your moment to prove you are worthy of that smile, that desire, that connection. If you resonate with this message, if you feel the fire ignited by this truth, don't just nod and move on. Like this message. Comment your own experience below. Share how you've recognized this sign and what you did next. Subscribe for more insights that cut through the noise and get to the core of masculine power and modern stoicism. Don't let these moments slip by unnoticed. Be the man who commands desire. Be the man who deserves it. This smile is her way of saying, "I want you." Now you must say, "I am here." Bonus tip: how to respond to these signals. If she is showing you signs of desire, your response will determine whether that attraction grows or fades into the background. Many men spot these signals but then stumble, either by overreacting or missing the opportunity entirely. Recognizing her subtle cues is just the beginning. You must react with calm confidence, not desperation or hesitation. When she locks eyes with you, don't rush to look away. Hold her gaze just a second longer than feels comfortable before offering a confident, natural smile. This brief but deliberate moment of eye contact, followed by a subtle smile, broadcasts self-assurance without coming off as intense or needy. It's the kind of silent conversation that says, "I see you and I'm comfortable here." If she mirrors your movements, the way she shifts her posture or gestures, don't ignore it. Slowly change your own posture and observe if she instinctively follows. This unconscious mimicry is one of the most powerful signs that she's mentally and emotionally tuned in with you. It's as if your bodies are beginning to speak the same language before a single word is exchanged. When she playfully touches you, don't shy away. But remember, this isn't about grabbing or overwhelming her. It's about reciprocating naturally with small, confident gestures, like a gentle touch on her forearm while you make a point. These subtle touches deepen the connection and communicate that you welcome closeness without pressure. And if she physically moves closer to you, resist the primal urge to retreat. Too often, men panic and step back, mistakenly reading her approach as a threat rather than an invitation. Instead, stand firm, hold your space, and lean in slightly. This shows you are present, confident, and open to the connection she's offering. The key here is unwavering confidence, the kind that says you are aware of what's happening, but not desperate to control or chase it. Women are drawn to men who exhibit this balance of assurance and calm. Attraction is never about the chase. It's about recognizing signals and responding in a way that allows the connection to unfold naturally, like two dancers perfectly in sync. The ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In this context, it means don't chase or appear needy. Instead, be the man who is grounded, steady, and authentic. This is modern Stoicism in action, not just enduring life's challenges, but mastering yourself so your presence commands respect and attraction. Real-life relationships thrive when you practice this principle daily. Be self-aware, control your impulses, and respond rather than react. You must understand that attraction is as much about your inner state as her outward signals. If you've read this far and are ready to take your awareness seriously, comment below with, "I see the signs." This simple phrase marks you as part of a community that refuses to settle for surface-level interactions and is committed to growth. If you found value here, hit the like button. It's a small action that supports the sharing of high-quality, practical content that can truly change lives. Share this insight with a friend who might be missing these subtle cues. You never know whose connection could deepen because of it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications to get more straightforward breakdowns of attraction, confidence, and dating dynamics that actually work in the real world. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To be truly free and truly attractive, you must first master yourself. This means embracing your power to observe, respond, and grow without losing your grounded strength. Do that, and you won't just attract desire. You'll inspire respect, trust, and genuine connection. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if she's showing these signs, it means she's genuinely interested. So don't back down or overthink it. Stay confident, stay grounded, and respond naturally. That's the modern Stoic way to build real connections without losing yourself. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications because we break down attraction, confidence, and dating dynamics in a way that's simple, practical, and actually works. Share this video with a friend who might be missing these signals. You never know who needs to hear this advice. And right now, there's a perfect video recommended on your screen. Click it, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care!